Rosie and we are the Fit Sisters. Today I'm going to be taking you through a 30-minute strength workout using dumbbells. We are going to be doing 3 different circuits: lower body, upper body, and finally a core. You can use 2 dumbbells throughout this workout, and if you have moderate and heavy at home, then you can use both. I'll tell you when to switch out those weights and which ones to use for what exercises. Let's get ready.
We are starting with your lower body circuit today, and I will be using my heavier set of dumbbells. For me, that is 2 7.5s. Our first movement today is sumo squats, and we will be working through each exercise for 45 seconds. With 2 dumbbells in hand and straight arms, we're going to take a wider than normal stance for this movement. So sumo stance means toes are slightly tracking out and away from each other as you send those hips and bottom down into a good squat depth. Driving out, pushing through the floor and standing tall, opening those hips and squeezing your glutes with every repetition. We are building strength in your lower body with every rep and movement you perform today, so keep going for your final push on your sumo squats. For 3, 2, and 1. You get a short burst of recovery today, 10 seconds between movements before we go into that next exercise, which is your split squats. I'm starting with my right hand side. Holding onto those dumbbells, you're going to have 1 in each hand, holding them with straight arms by your sides. With 1 foot forwards and 1 foot back, you're going to come down, bending through both knees in that split squat. And if you can, if the range of motion feels comfortable today, you want to lightly tap that back knee with every rep. Keeping those hips facing forwards, chest proud, and squeeze your glutes to open those hips at the top of each repetition. You are very nearly there on this leg. It might be burning a little, but push through with me for 3, 2, and you have done it. Rest, shake those legs out. You're going to need it before we go into that left hand side. So switch legs, find that split squat stance, roll those shoulders back and down, and off we go. If you wanted to make this movement a little bit easier today, if 2 dumbbells is a little bit too hard, then you could drop to a single dumbbell and goblet hold that at your chest. But if, like me, you want to keep going with 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand by your sides, then I encourage you to do so. We are already halfway on this second working leg, and wowza, you are doing a fantastic job. Keep going, guys. 15 seconds to go. Again, trying to lightly tap that back knee with every rep. We should be able to get a couple more in. Come on, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Put those dumbbells down. We have got 1 exercise left in this circuit, and it is your sumo squat pulse. Believe me when I say it's a spicy way to finish. Drop down in that sumo squat stance. Feet are wide, toes are tracking out. Stay low. And with a little range of movement, we're going to drive using those glutes and that lower body slightly up and out of that sumo squat and back down. Holding on to that tension, trying to keep that chest lovely and proud. Woohoo! My legs are burning. Are yours? You can do it with me, guys. We've got 20 seconds to keep pushing. Smile throughout. It does help, I promise. All right, we've got 10 seconds to go. Keep staying low. Try not to come out. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Shake those legs out. You've got slightly longer to rest and recover now that that first round of circuit 1 is done. Now, today we are going to complete 3 rounds of this lower body circuit. So enjoy this rest. And if you needed to, on your round 2 and even round 3, you can decrease those weights. So if you started with heavy and you know that you want to be able to keep pushing for a full 45 seconds, but maybe you need to lighten the load, that is totally fine. Get those dumbbells in hand, get ready for sumo squats, 45 seconds, let's go. Few things to remember here: keep that chest lovely and proud, keep those weights close to you with every rep you perform, and keep feet firmly planted. Push the floor away as you complete each rep, squeezing that bottom at the top. You do not have long left, 10 seconds, and you have done your second set of sumo squats. Stay strong with me. 3, 2, done. Take that rest, enjoy it before we go back into those split squats. Okay, off we go. 1 foot forwards, 1 foot back, bending both knees to come all the way down, lightly tap the back knee and drive out to stand tall. This exercise is going to improve your balance, your stability, your single leg strength. So movements like sumo squat are great for building strength through those legs, but a split squat is going to challenge your left hand side independent from your right hand side, and that is really important to make sure we are balanced throughout our bodies. It also helps in things like running stride. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and you have done that first working leg. Give them a little shake before you reset on that second working side, switching over those legs. Roll those shoulders back and down, have a nice proud chest, and let's go for it. And the brilliant thing about all these exercises today is that if you needed to, you could take the weights completely out of the equation and you would still be getting stronger in that lower body by performing them body weight. So if in round 3 you want to keep going, but you need to maybe just take those weights away, that is absolutely fine. Stay with me for the last 10 seconds on this leg. 3, 2, and you've done it. Weights go down for that last exercise. We are back to that burner. Spicy sumo squat pulse today. So again, wide foot stance, squeeze your bottom, tilt your pelvis forwards, get set for those pulses. Down you go, hold that tension, arms out, smile, and let's get this one done. Good job, keep pushing through those legs. This is a brilliant one to build the endurance in your lower body. To be able to stay down for 45 seconds is no easy feat. 10 seconds to go, go on. Stay with me for the last 5. Keep pulsing, 3, 2, 1, oh, out you come. You have just completed your second set. Let's go. 30 seconds of rest before we go for one final time with the lower body today. And then legs are done. You can move on with this workout and you can know that you've got stronger, more robust legs and lower body after this final round today. If you need it, take a drink now, and then let's get ready to go back into those sumo squats. So again, I'm going to take my 7.5 kilo dumbbells for this final round. Take that wide stance, bring those dumbbells in front of the hips, arms straight, and let's squat down and drive out strong. This variation of squat with a wider stance is also going to strengthen the inner thighs. So not only are your glutes, your hamstrings and your quads working, but that inner thigh is also getting a good workout today. We are already nearly there, 15 seconds, and you've done your last sumo squats with a weight today. 10 seconds to go. Always better to move for quality rather than quantity, so if you need to slow it down, you can. And done. Take that little burst of recovery, get set for split squats, and let's go for the last time through on this right hand side. Let's see if you can stay unbroken for this final set of 45 seconds on this leg. I'm gonna stay with you guys, we can do it together. You should be really proud of your legs, your lower body, and how strong you are. 25 seconds to go. I'm gonna distract you with talk of my socks. What do you think of them? I felt like going bright and colourful today for this workout, so I've got all the colours of the rainbow going on, and they make me happy, so I hope they bring you some joy too. You've got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and you have done that leg. Okay, little shake, and let's get set on that left hand side, stepping forwards, 1 foot behind, roll those shoulders back and down, find that point of balance, and with control, down you come to lightly tap that knee and drive out standing tall with each repetition. Squeezing the bottom as you drive out, and feeling the weight through that flat foot on the leading leg. You want to keep the heel in, grounded through that leading leg the whole time. You're already halfway, guys. Again, keep that smile on your face. Keep pushing. You've got 10 seconds. That's all we've got to do. 5, 3, 2, 1, done. Weights go down. You've got your final set of pulses. Get those feet set. Squeeze your bottom, tilt your pelvis forwards. Drop down into that sumo stance, and let's pulse it out to the end of this timer. 1 final time. This is a very efficient way to train the total body today. To do a circuit, so 3 movements back to back with very short bursts of transition time between. Already halfway, guys. 20 seconds to keep pushing in that sumo stance, squat pulse. Let's go. 15 seconds. Do you feel the legs burning? If you do, comment below today a fire emoji. Mine are definitely on fire. 3, 2, 1, yes! Recover there. That is lower body circuit done. 3 rounds, you've smashed it. We are going into your upper body circuit next. And for this, I will be using my lighter pair of dumbbells. So I'm going to be using 2 5kg weights. If you have different dumbbells at home and you have a lighter pair and a heavier pair, then I suggest you attempt this with your lighter pair. And if things feel too easy, then try it with a slightly heavier pair. First up, we are going to perform our bent over dumbbell rows. With your lighter pair of dumbbells in hand, hinge, sending the hips and bottom back until your back is at a nice flat angle, as horizontal as you can manage, so we're in a straight line from top of the head down to those hips. Every time we pull those weights up and back, you're trying to actively squeeze your elbows in and towards each other to activate the lats and really work your back as much as you possibly can here. This exercise is also fantastic at challenging your core strength and stability. And we're also firing our hamstrings in this hinge position and hold. You are nearly there with your first set of bent over rows. 3, 2, 1, rest. Take that short burst of recovery, and our next exercise is going to be floor based. So bring yourself down to the floor in a tall kneeling position with those 2 dumbbells. Squeezing your bottom, opening your hips, shoulders back. We're going to hammer curl up to shoulders and press tall with every repetition. Again, we want to stay nice and controlled through the midline, so a tight, strong core to keep us stable as we perform that curl and that overhead press. With every press, biceps should be in line with ears at the top when you are locked out. Arms should be straight in that lockout, so dumbbells are stacked over the top of us directly, not too far in front and not too far behind us. It is harder to do this from a tall kneeling position because we cannot use the power of our legs here. You have to stay squeezed in those glutes. Done! I Okay, we are staying floor-based for your final exercise in this upper body circuit, which is our glute bridge floor press. So with our weights in hand, you're going to squeeze your glutes, lift those hips nice and high, feet are flat and grounded through, and then we're going to press those two weights up together simultaneously over the top of that chest line, lock out and bring them back down to the exercise mat with control. By elevating our hips into a glute bridge here, we are working our lower body, our pelvic floor and our core strength at the same time as getting stronger in that upper body, in that pushing power and through the chest. If you are working on push-ups, which I all know we want to get stronger in, this is a brilliant movement to perform each week in your strength training to accessorize those push-ups getting stronger. Nearly there, 3, 2, and done. Rest. You get a full 30 seconds recovery now that you have completed that first round of the upper body circuit. And same as those legs, we are going to be performing 3 rounds in total of this circuit and combination of upper body movements. So you'll be starting back up on your feet, taking those dumbbells back in hand for another round of bent over rows. Before we hinge, roll those shoulders back and down, chest nice and proud, weights in the heel of the foot, send those hips and bottom back, and let's start that pulling movement. Take your time, control. Quality is always better than quantity with all of these strength-based exercises. Squeeze your elbows in, nice and close towards each other. Try not to let them flare. And guide that dumbbell up and back in towards that hip crease for a light tap. Release back to straight arms. It's also good to be mindful that your shoulders don't start to roll forwards when you release that pull. Keep a pinch between your shoulder blades as you perform this entire 45 seconds. 3, 2, and done. Fantastic. Okay, we can come back down to that tall kneeling position for your curl to press. Alright, with our curls, we want to try as much as possible to keep our elbows squeezed in nice and close to our rib cage on the way up and through, and the way down as you control and release that rep. Again, make sure that you push your head through as you press overhead with those dumbbells as well, and that you keep your rib cage down, try not to flare. Squeeze your bottom, stay strong in that core as you press. It can, as we tire, become easy to start to swing from the hips. You've got to stay open in those hips, locked out as you perform these reps to make sure we are isolating that upper body and getting stronger with each repetition. 2, 1, done. Take your short rest and get yourself into position for that glute bridge floor press once again. One weight in each hand, keep them nice and close as you roll down, plant your feet, squeeze your bottom, elevate those hips, and let's go. This high bridge position is also going to allow you to get your shoulder blades underneath you, squeeze together to have a strong base for that press. Control it on the way up and the way down. Have an intentional push up against those dumbbells, lock it out and smoothly down. Remember to breathe whilst you perform all these exercises today. Only 15 seconds to go. Keep those hips high, try not to let them drop as you keep going with this 45 seconds of work. Nearly there, 3, 2, and 1, you've done it. That is your second round of upper body complete. We have 1 round left of this circuit before we will go into your core work today. So enjoy that rest. You should be really proud of yourselves. You've nearly completed 3 rounds and you're doing a fantastic job. Now, like I said with the lower body work, if you do have a selection of weights and you are starting to feel tired, or if your form is becoming compromised, then drop down to an even lighter pair of dumbbells for this final set to stay with good quality and good form. Good job, let's go, starting that pull. Again, movements that work on our back, bent over rows, renegade rows, they all work to strengthen those lats. And if you are working on bodyweight movements, such as getting stronger push-ups and pull-ups, then movements where we row, like this bent over row, are going to help accessorize and facilitate getting stronger for pull-ups. Keep going with this one. We are into your last 10 seconds now. Keep that control, keep that nice flat back position as horizontal as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, yes, yes. We've done those bent over rows now. So we've got our tall kneeling curl to press up next. Come back down to that exercise mat, open those hips, squeeze that bottom, solid base, and let's go for good reps for this full 45 seconds. You can do it. I believe in you. Keep that control. Pinch those elbows in, slowly on the way down, up, press tall, lock out, and release. Really great. We are coming up to the halfway mark on this 45 seconds, and I believe in you. You can do it with me. We are fit, we are strong, and we are building a very strong upper body today. 10 more seconds. If you need it, take a couple seconds in that overhead press when you're locked out before releasing down. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. You only have one exercise left, and then our upper body portion of this workout is complete. Let's go back into that glute bridge floor press once more. Feet flat, squeeze the bottom, lift those hips, and let's go for strong presses. Push with power, keep your hips high, keep a solid midline. And remember to always exhale on the effort. So every time we press, we exhale. Every time we bring those weights down to the mat, we inhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Yes, that's what you want to keep up throughout this final push. 15 seconds to go. And again, just pay attention. Have your hips started to drop as you perform this? If they have, squeeze that bum, lift them high for your last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, yes. Well done, we've done it. Weights down, take that longer burst of recovery, and then we will be going in to your core work and that core circuit for today. 3 movements, we can do it. Now with our core work today, we will only be doing 2 rounds, and I'm sure you are pleased to hear that. The first one is our dumbbell roll up. So I will be taking my lighter weight here, 1 5-kilogram weight, and I suggest you use a lightweight for this too. 45 seconds, let's go. We keep that weight on our chest, hugging it nice and close, reach forwards, up overhead, and curl down with control, bringing it back in to complete the repetition. Again, at the top of the roll up, we want to push our head through those arms, lock out, and control down. We're imagining we're making a C shape through our spine as we release that roll up. And we are always trying to fight that lift off with our lower body. So you want to keep your feet planted on the mat as much as you possibly can with every roll up today. You are nearly there. Last little bit. We've got 3, 2, 1, done. Take the rest. Release your dumbbell. Pop that down to one side. And up next, we will be holding an earthquake position. So in this seated pike position, arms extended forwards, with control and a proud chest and good posture, you release slowly back to a point where you can feel the tension and the work in that core, and you hold. The reason it's called an earthquake is we are likely to shake in this hold. That is fine. It means you're working, you're getting stronger, and you are engaging your core effectively. So stay with me for this earthquake hold and shake with me. That is fine. Keep those legs locked out and straight in front of you, and keep that chest proud. It might be tempting to want to sink in to our core into a C shape, but you're trying to keep a proud chest and a good posture. 3, 2, 1, release it. Forward fold. Have a little second. And then we've got one final exercise in this first round of core, and it is a knee tuck crunch. So lying down, hands behind the nape of your neck, elbows wide. You're going to bring those elbows in and towards the knees as you tuck to crunch and extend those legs out, release to the floor with that upper body. Every time we release that upper body, you should still be grounded and pushed in through your lower back, touching the exercise mat. So that lower back should never have a gap. You shouldn't be able to reach underneath your lower back and put a hand underneath you. You should be grounded through. There's no chance anything's getting underneath you. Full contact. And if dropping the legs low here is a little bit too much, then just bring those legs up higher towards the ceiling. That's absolutely fine, and there will be a little bit less pressure through that core. Last one, done. Woo! Have that 30 seconds because you have completed your first round. Yes. And like I said, you only have to do one more for core. Second round, and then you have completed this entire workout. So we are going back into roll-ups. And with your roll-ups, if it was hard with that weight and you want to move but you feel like the weight's a bit too much, then stick with me for 45 seconds and perform this exercise body weight. There is no problem doing this without the weight. You are still going to get that workout done, work for 45 seconds and really push yourself. But if, like me, you're sticking with that dumbbell, amazing work too. And let's keep going with control. Starting on the chest, reaching forwards, all the way up, push that head through and release down. Again, every time we release that roll up, you are still controlling that release to work your core effectively. Try not to just drop to the mat. I know we're tired, but we're in it together and you are very nearly there today. We only have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, done. Pop that dumbbell down and let's get ready for that second time through with your earthquake hold. Again, legs extended forwards nice and straight, arms reach forwards, roll those shoulders back and down and drop into that hold. If you feel like a little drop isn't enough and you feel like you're maintaining a good posture and your chest is proud, then you can always try and drop a little bit lower through that torso to push yourself even more. And in the reverse, if you need a little bit less work or tension through that core, but you still want to hold, just come up a little bit, but keep holding. We're nearly there, 15 seconds. Smile throughout this, you've got this, 10 seconds in that earthquake hold. Are you shaking? 5, 3, 2, 1, we did it. Okay, you only have knee tuck crunch. So again, lying down, make sure that lower back is pushed in. You can lift your pelvis, push in, ground through before you get set for these crunches. Hands behind the head, elbows wide, bring those knees in to tap and touch those elbows and extend those legs out and away from you. Again, if you need to, extend those legs higher up with every release after that crunch. But if you really want to push, drop those legs low. And don't worry too much about range of motion. Your elbows do not have to touch your knees. Everything wants to be performed with good quality, so never compromise form to push for a range of motion. Move with your body. Every time we perform this or we repeat this workout, we're going to get stronger. It's going to get easier. 3, 2, 1. Yes, you've done it. You've completed the workout for today. Proud of you.
I hope you enjoyed this 30-minute strength training workout with me today. Myself and Lucy are both certified personal trainers and we work with loads of people to help them get fitter and stronger every day. If you like this video, do not forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more workouts like this. See you soon.